Warning: the following podcast is intended to be funny and may contain content not suitable for some viewers. Most commentary, characters, and scenarios are purely satirical and should not be taken as factual or serious. Any resemblance to real people, events, or situations is coincidental and unintentional.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the Sewerboys Podcast. This is episode 6. We got a full house today, and Jake is joining us remotely from his bunker in the Hindu Kush mountain range in Afghanistan. The U.S. military forgot he was there, and he's been stuck ever since. The Sewerboys Podcast drops every Thursday at 7 a.m. With that said, I'm your host, Vinny. Happy National Radio Day, everybody. It's World Radio Day. And here's another one of our hosts, Tucker.
Why is it pronounced pianist and not pianist?
And Jake.
I really wanted to come home from Afghanistan, but Sleepy Joe Biden didn't tell me when the plane was taking off, and I ran after the plane, and he was pointing at me and laughing like a puppet.
And Matt.
Hey, well, as you guys know, I just got back from my stint with the demolishing of the Department of Education.
Yes.
And we actually have a lottery system we just developed
Okay.
where we pull 20 school districts from each state and they just get their high school wiped off of the map. That's where we're starting.
With like drones or bulldozers?
Well, we didn't get to that part yet, but I think we're going to get a little creative with it.
Okay.
It's kind of going to be like a pick your destruction.
Oh.
Like you're getting fucked over, so we wanted to at least give you a little joy in it. So some people could have bombs, some people could just go in, destroy it themselves.
I see.
But yeah, a lot of sad people that they don't want to win this lottery.
It's tough. It's tough times
Yeah,
out here.
We slashed funding.
Yeah. You're slashing funding.
We
Those
are.
numbers are going down, sir.
They're tanking, so we're gonna really overcrowd the middle schools and elementary schools, I think.
I feel like we have a lot of stories. I feel like I've been hearing that I have a story from all angles. So who would like to start with a story?
I can rip a quick one
Okay.
out the gate.
Okay.
So I was cleaning my chicken case
Oh,
at work overnight.
okay.
Right.
Where do you work? You live? What's the industry?
The industry?
Meat industry.
Yeah.
You work in the meat industry.
I work at fucking Giant Eagle.
Okay.
I don't give a fuck.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe let me believe that.
No, he said he doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah, you don't have to bleep it. Well, I'm not gonna say anything bad about it right now.
Just like ADR, like Publix in or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I had a clean chicken case, right?
Mhm.
So it smelled horrible.
No doubt.
And the crazy thing is that I went up, and like an hour and a half before I left for the day, I was done cleaning the chicken case. I took a shit.
Of course, as you do.
And once the first log dropped, it smelled exactly like the chicken case.
Interesting. How does that even happen?
I Googled it.
Oh no.
So when
Wait, what?
What the fuck
Yeah.
did you Google?
What do you mean you Googled it?
I
Why does my
Googled-
shit smell like stinky meat?
No, why does my shit smell like my work environment? Right?
That classic query.
But there was an answer.
Okay.
And it was in strong smelling environments, the scent absorbs into your skin and nostrils,
Oh.
and then you shit it out.
What?
Yeah.
You shitting out
Life
scents?
imitates art.
Yeah, it like absorbs in, and I don't know how. I don't know the science behind it. I just saw that, and I was like, that makes a lot of sense because sometimes I come home and I'm shitting and farting, and it smells like ground sirloin.
And you're not eating the ground sirloin.
And I'm not. I'm just grinding it. And I'm like, this has a distinct smell. And then I'll fart at home and I'll take a shit at home. And I'm like, I'm at work.
Oh.
If I was blind, I would think I'm at work.
That's a classic blind conundrum.
Yeah.
Is when you fart and you're like, wait, this doesn't smell like home.
Like,
It's Monday already.
So now I wonder, that makes me think right now, do blind people
Fart?
fart and think they're at a different place than they are because of the familiar scent?
Yeah, Stevie Wonder, when he farts, it smells like piano wire.
Oh
So,
yeah, like
Ooh.
copper or metal
Yeah.
or something.
yeah.
I'm farting
It
metal.
smells like sheet music.
Yeah. When my uncle farts, it smells like copper wire because he's stripping it out of basements.
Yeah, when my uncle farts, it smells like my tiny little asshole.
When my
'Cause he's
uncle
inside it all the time.
You guys are going asshole to asshole, farting back and forth.
When my
oh, I
uncle
didn't like
farts-
that.
my uncle's farts smell like KY jelly.
Yeah, my uncle's farts smell like slurs.
my uncle's farts smell like a winter's dream.
All right. What's next?
Well, that was my little story.
I like that. That was interesting.
And that had a little fun fact.
That was educational. Call that a Matt fact.
That's a Matt fact. Well, it relates to my Matt fact from before,
Yeah,
where I farted and it smelled like ground beef,
no doubt.
Oh shit, you're right. That's a callback.
That is a callback.
Damn.
and I had the answer.
Damn.
Discoveries are amazing.
And that's what this podcast is all about: discoveries.
I love the planet Earth.
And discovering yourself, I think, is the most important part.
Yeah. By the end of the podcast run, we're all gonna be gay.
Or at minimum, a little bi with it.
yeah, no doubt. Tucker,
Okay.
Okay, we're just
You're
doing
gonna
this.
say more.
you've been traveling recently. You've
I-
had some travel interesting
I-
experience.
Yes, I was traveling. I am a survivor. I flew on a plane in 2025. I survived.
They're falling out of the sky left and right, man. And boats now.
And boats, yeah.
Boats falling out of the
We had a
sky.
boat crash today.
Mm.
But yeah, so I traveled to Philadelphia yesterday. Got back
Mhm,
today.
mhm.
It was a fine time, but I had a couple experiences that I thought were kind of funny,
Yes.
specifically in the airport.
Always a place where things happen. the
Yeah.
airport.
Also, why are airports always smell weird? Why do they always smell like that?
Well, I think that not to relate it back to the previous conversation, I think a lot of people go in there to fart.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're like, because you don't want to fart on a plane, but the airport's kind of like this like in between anarchy zone, you know?
I
Yeah.
love
It's
farting
like
on
the
planes.
demilitarized zone between North and South Korea, but for farts.
Mm-hmm. I'm imagining being on a date and driving like 20 minutes out of the way to go to the airport because you have to
Just the
fart really
farts.
bad.
Sorry, babe, I gotta hit the airport before I got a real stinker, bro.
All right, so I get to the
Mhm.
airport. I get there super early because
Yeah.
I'm a good person.
Well, it might be your last moments on Earth.
Yeah,
so You want to cherish those.
And I'm really hungry. It's like fucking 6 in the morning. I'm gonna stop at Starbucks. Now, in order to continue this story, I have to go way back. Okay, but I get on the plane. I get off. I'm getting off the plane. The flight happens.
I'm getting on the plane. I'm getting off the plane.
And as you know, when the flight ends, you fucking stand up and leave, right?
Oh, I thought you were gonna say clap.
Yeah, you're supposed to clap.
No.
You should be clapping now. You should be.
And I fucking get up, and this guy in front of me is taking a long time. And normally, what happens
Mhm.
is they apologize. They say sorry because they're taking a long time. They're taking their
Yeah.
sweet ass time on the plane. This guy says to me, "Slow down."
How old is this guy?
He's like 50.
You should have induced a heart attack.
I did want to
you
kick
should
him in
have
the
you
taint.
should have shoved your whole hand in his ass.
You should have like did the one
Oh,
finger
God.
death punch to his chest. and
Yeah,
just
yeah.
exploded his heart with your magic
I should have done the
force.
Karate Kid crane kick.
Yeah. So wait, you were unloading your like.
I just had my
luggage?
backpack. I checked on my luggage.
What
'cause
action were you doing that he reacted with slow down?
I started walking towards him, and he was pulling down luggage.
Oh damn.
And that motherfucker told me to slow down. That pissed me off.
What'd you say?
I said, "It's okay," because I expected him to say, "I'm sorry." But yeah, so that's the other part of the story.
Is that you said you almost lost your life? Is that
Today,
yeah?
I did almost lose my life today. This is the third part.
Yeah,
of the
what
Oh,
the
this
fuck are you? What did you survive?
This is
You
a
saw an
trilogy.
OnlyFans girl and an old man. What happened?
Today,
The Holy Trinity.
as you know,
We're
I had
finishing the
to
triptych.
I had to fly back.
as you do.
Also, my flight got delayed by like fucking 3 hours.
'cause
and
that plane
I'm
wasn't
so
working.
pissed. And I mean, okay, it wasn't really.
Well,
So we're coming down. We're flying in. They're like, we're gonna be there in 15 minutes. I'm like, sick, awesome. I just watched Spider-Man. I'm gonna get home, fucking take a nap.
Wait, were you watching the Spider-Man TV show on the plane?
Yeah, I'm watching the new Spider-Man TV show on the plane. Jake, have you watched it yet?
No, but that's the woke and annoying one, right?
It's not annoying.
But it is woke. How is it woke?
Okay, so here's the thing about the new Spider-Man show.
Okay, little
Little tangent, yeah. So the art style is really weird to me, and that's the one thing that's throwing me off.
Yeah.
Every character looks good except for the people surrounding Spider-Man. And the problem is that what you're thinking right now is I'm saying that because they changed all the characters to people of color.
Mhm.
That is not true. They just took like classic comic inspired for like visuals for the rest of the characters. And then the main cast are kind of their own designs, and I think they did a bad job designing them.
Got you. So the art style is segregated. That's what you're saying.
So anyway, I'm on the plane.
Don't look at me.
I'm on the plane. It's coming down.
Now wait a second.
No, don't.
What?
What do you? That's what you meant, right?
I don't know if that's what I meant.
Like, there's two different art styles depending on the identity of the character.
That's not what I was saying at all. I was
Oh.
saying that half of it is inspired by like classic comic stuff.
half of what
The show, the art
program.
style.
Oh, so it switches.
No, it doesn't switch. So the character designs are inspired by like you see Iron Man. He looks like classic Iron Man, like from the '60s. Or Dr. Octopus.
But
They
some
look the
people
same.
don't look classic.
They changed some people. Dr. Connors, the lizard is a black woman now, which is fine. That's cool with me.
Tucker hates that.
That's fine. But like the main cast surrounding Spider-Man are all people of color. That's how it's woke. And I think that the designers did a poor job with their character designs
Of
for the
the-
main cast that they updated.
Well, I want
I
to make a point. I don't want to sound like I had that opinion. That's just what the Spider-Man actor said. That's
Well,
what I
the
said.
Spider-Man actor said, "I'm glad it isn't woke because he hates that shit."
He's not about.
Yeah, he
that.
said he's glad it isn't woke and annoying, but
Yeah,
but
but
it
it
is
actually
woke.
is woke. He's
yeah,
stupid.
yeah.
Any gay characters?
I don't think I've seen a gay character yet, but maybe they just haven't made a point of it.
Wait, how is it woke?
Because they're all people of color.
Doesn't that just
Inclusion is woke, Matt.
But that just exists in the world.
Well, they made Harry Osborn black, and they made
Boycott.
Norman Osborn black.
Harry
Boycott.
Osborn can be black.
Spider-Man can be Chinese. Okay. So I was thinking for the third part of my story,
The
we could do a little bit of a reenactment of what I.
Oh,
went
I
through.
love a reenactment.
So I'll.
What?
I'll be me.
Okay.
Vinny, you're gonna be the beeping sound,
Okay.
and Matt, you're going to be the person next to me. Okay, and Jake, you're gonna be
Yeah.
the pilot. You're not freaking out, but you're trying to reassure us that it's okay.
Can you describe the beep
Okay.
to me?
beep?
Okay.
Okay,
Like a
so
plane beep.
I'll start.
What's my motivation?
I don't.
You're
know.
on a plane. You're trying to. Oh, you know what? I'll actually tell you the story of the person who's next to me because she was talking to me.
Okay. Pause.
She was flying back to meet her mom to go on a road trip.
Ooh.
Yeah, and also, if you're on a plane, don't talk to me.
Tucker's rules for life. Don't talk to me.
Here's
on
the
a
other
plane.
thing. Here's the other thing that happened to me when I fucking pulled up at 5 a.m. for my flight there.
Yeah.
The line to get through TSA is so fucking long. I'm pissed off already. That's why I checked my bags because I was like, I'm not holding these fucking bags. This line's crazy.
Yeah.
And this old woman starts chatting me up.
Ooh.
Okay,
have it.
so we're gonna get in the reenactment now.
Okay.
So
Wait, am I frightened? Am I an anxious person?
Nobody's frightened, but I'll start the scene so you guys can get a reference for how the space feels.
Okay.
All right, I'll start. Ready?
Michael J. Fox.
We're fucking acting, guys.
Beep. Beep.
Oh. So I'm coming to see my mom for a fucking road trip. We're gonna
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going through a little bit of turbulence, nothing to be worried about.
Beep. Beep.
I assure you, everything is going to be okay.
Do you think I'm gonna be able to see my mom?
We
Don't talk to me.
we have a couple clouds to go through. It's a little hard for us to see up here, but rest assured, we know what we're doing. Whoa! Don't worry about that. Don't worry. We're good.
I got nothing
All right,
out of that.
and scene. That's how the
And we're
plane
touched.
felt. That's how the fucking plane
Why
felt
did
for
we
me.
have to be a part of that?
Because I thought it'd be a great audiovisual experience.
It was. I enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah, fuck our audio listeners, man.
They'll get.
I've
the
never
gist of
felt
it.
you move.
It's like War of the
that.
Worlds.
They're gonna think it's real.
They're gonna think they're on the plane too.
Well, I'm on a plane. Oh no!
if they're blind,
They're gonna fucking pretend they're on the plane.
Blind people don't know if podcasts are real or not.
yeah, they start smelling their own farts and they hear that, they're fucking losing their minds.
My farts smell like a plane.
Don't play a podcast near a blind person. They're gonna be like, "Oh my god, Ezra Klein's here." I love your work on Fox, Ezra Klein. Where is he?
But yeah, that's why I messaged you guys. I almost lost my life because
That
I
is,
was fucking terrified.
You were like, "This is it."
I was having a panic attack.
There was a moment in the past 2 days where I was like, "Man, what if Tucker does die in a plane crash? What are we gonna do?"
He wouldn't, because Philly already had their plane crashes. Like
That's true, but also,
But Pittsburgh hasn't.
that's true. When
yeah,
is
but-
ours gonna hit?
we got to go through states first.
I'm running parlays on the order of states where planes are gonna fall out of the sky.
I bet you can bet on that online, actually.
Yeah,
Ooh, that's actually good.
yeah.
If
Bet-
not, can we start?
tragedy based betting market.
Yeah.
It seems like an untapped marketplace. Is all I'm saying.
So all I need to hit is that a biplane somehow, I don't know, but it crashes into the cornfield. 2 planes collide, and 99% of people lose their lives. The only person that walks out is really old and dies 5 days later. that
Like
one's
Final
gonna,
Destination.
that one's gonna be a hard hit. That one is really gonna be a hard hit. But
Yeah.
then immediately after that, I need their family to be on a flight to see them and crash directly into a building. No survivors whatsoever, and it collapses. And I forget if I said the building needs to be 10 or 15 stories,
Somewhere in there.
but I think 15. And then, I almost forgot about my last one. Right before that, we need to have an international crisis where 2 planes are going towards each other, and they realize at the last second, miss, but then in a Three Stooges-esque slapstick comedy style, dive straight into the ground.
I didn't know planes could like boys and girls.
Tucker held that in for the last 2 minutes. Sweating, veins popping out to get that joke.
Oh my goodness. Damn. Well, I'm glad you made it, Tucker.
Thank you. I'm glad I made it
I
too.
was a little bit worried.
You should be.
We
Well-
should get on a flight.
Sewerboys take flight.
Oh.
Some would crash land.
We just take flights until one of us crashes.
Jesus Christ.
That's
Just
pretty
Data
good.
music.
Just riding around in the sky all
That's
day.
like in Grown Ups with the arrow, but it's more dangerous. Yeah, it is.
I don't remember anything about grown-ups.
What do you mean you don't remember about Grown Ups? They shoot an arrow in the sky and then it comes back down.
Oh,
and then
I
Rob
do actually
Schneider-
remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, Rob Schneider gets hit in the foot, and then he's like, "These are my daughters," and then
Yeah.
Adam Sandler's like, "Yeah, they're hot."
I feel like I saw a clip of Rob Schneider being racist or something.
He is racist now. He's a
Yeah.
really shithead
Yeah,
guy.
his
He has been
his
in there.
child doesn't want to talk to him.
Oh no, Little Schneider.
Yeah,
That's his first name, Little.
You remember how Michael Jackson named one of his kids Blanket?
Yeah.
What's Blanket up to?
Remember Lil Bill?
yeah. What's Blanket up to?
That's Bill Cosby. But
Isn't Blanket the kid he held over the balcony?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
little. Damn, he was like.
Oh my God, Blanket Jackson is fucking crazy looking.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say dead.
How
I thought you
old
were gonna
is
say that
Blanket?
too.
His name is BG.
No, it's
BG
Blanket.
Jackson.
Maybe he changed it because he was like, "What a stupid fucking name."
Well, maybe you just called him Blanket.
Yeah. Well, no. This is yeah.
This
He's
is
just
this is my sister Down Comforter.
he changed his name in 2015 after being bullied for years as Blanket. Yeah,
Aw.
that tracks.
Get
I
over
kind of
it.
like the name Blanket though. It's kind of nice.
Yeah.
What a pussy. Your name's Blank. I'd be more. I think the bullying over your dad
Yeah.
being
Pedophile.
pedophile. would be a lot
there's
worse.
no proof of that.
Jake, I watched the documentary in
There's no proof of
2018.
it. I'm
I
such
remember.
a Michael Jackson defender. I love Michael Jackson.
And Michael
I love
Jackson
him.
also loved Jake,
Yeah.
but in his
Jake-
own
A little
special
too
way.
much, a little too much
In
to
my
say.
own way, we loved each other.
Oh no.
I think he liked certain parts of you, Jake.
Yeah.
Holes in.
Do you like his
molds.
Ferris wheel, Jake? Did he take you on the Ferris wheel?
Did he
I
put
like his fucking weird penis. Is that what you want me to say?
Was
His
it
weird?
How was
his
it
weird dick?
strange?
Yeah, can you describe it for us?
I don't want to.
Jake, can you sit in your fucking chair? Thank you.
How about I
Thank
sit
you.
on your lap, firm and strong?
That's what you said to Michael, huh?
No,
How
Michael
about
said that
how
to
about I
him.
tell you what I want for Christmas?
Oh, I'd love that.
You
Don't
fuck.
indulge me. Jake looks like he's doing his taxes right now.
I just did
What's
my taxes.
What's Paris Jackson up to?
I don't know who that is.
You know?
It's a city.
His daughter?
I didn't know there was more than one Paris. I thought it was just Hilton.
Nope.
Oh.
I
Paris
thought it was
Jackson.
France.
Bad for real. All right, moving on.
Well, shit. Jake, do you have any stories?
Did anything crazy happen to me this week? I don't think so.
I don't think of anything that crazy happened to me. I'm on the bus sometimes, but nothing really happened on the bus. At least I don't think. No, I just kind of get on there and get off of there. Oh, I actually have a complaint. I have an axe to grind.
Well,
Why?
I
Why?
have a question for you before you go on that axe.
Yeah.
Give me another beer.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dad.
So, on a lot of the buses that I ride, the seats are made of felt, and I don't like it. Why is there fabric on those seats?
Cheap.
You know what could be in that fabric? Bugs, pee, and I'm afraid of both of those things. Because one time on a bus, I put my hand in pee. Do you know that about me?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, one of the first times I ever rode the bus. Well, I like to do this thing on the bus where I put my hands like this
Why?
to hold on.
Oh.
Because I get like unsteady, so I'm like that on the bus, you know.
Why
And-
don't you hold on a seat in front of you?
Well, I was in the back row,
Uh-huh,
so I didn't have anything to hold on to.
Ah,
I was back middle of those five seats.
You gotta lock in. You gotta flex your abdominal area, and then.
I know. Well, I was a bus noob. Now I'm a bus expert. But I put my hand and it was warm
Mhm.
and wet, and I was like, "That's not good." But maybe it's just water. So
Yeah.
I give it a little sniff.
Mm.
PP.
Maybe it was a dog's pee though.
Interesting. That would be better
Yeah,
because I feel like dogs don't have AIDS.
I don't think you can get AIDS from pee.
I don't know. I'm uncertain on where not you can get AIDS from.
Jake, can we get a fact check on the pee?
Jake, can we get an
AIDS?
age check?
Actually, I think they
Pee
removed
and
that
AIDS?
that from the government
Oh,
website.
yeah,
so
you can't-
AIDS no longer exists.
You can't learn about AIDS anymore.
Yeah.
I think once.
I typed in P and AIDS and it just said my home address and the FBI's on their way.
Yeah,
I'm scared.
if you Google it, it's a crime. Unfortunately, this is
It's just a big white screen that says woke in black bold text.
RFK is headed to your house. Oh, that's topical. He's
Yeah.
the guy now. RFK.
Yeah.
He's
They
in charge of our
confirmed him
health now.
today. They confirmed him. So
Let's go.
pretty soon, no more vaccines, and we're all going to be eating raw meat. We're all
We're
going to be
eating beef
eating
tallow.
raw whale.
What's the guy's name? Meat Lord? No, Meat
Liver King.
Liver King.
Oh,
Yeah,
we're all going to be liver.
We're
King.
gonna be looking like Liver King.
We're going to be a nation of liver kings.
That's gonna be so dope.
Yeah,
I'm finally gonna get the body I wanted.
Mm.
all veiny and red.
Yeah.
Like a prolapsed anus just if it came to life.
Somebody should draw that.
Yeah, I'd like to see it. Well,
Send
if
it
you
to
got
the
a
PO box.
if you got a red sock and put some googly eyes on it, you could probably make a pretty convincing puppet.
Well, I'm gonna come in that if I do that.
Oh no! Oh no!
You're a real person. You're real.
I'm blind. I can't tell if you're real or not. So I'm gonna assume.
Damn,
Oh
what-
fuck, am I on a plane?
You smell real though.
You smell like you shitted.
My farts smell like a prolapsed anus.
Am I back in the hole?
What's in between my legs? There's something new.
The fuck is that? What the
I
fuck
don't
do
know
you
what that
mean?
means.
Like a prolapsed anus.
Oh,
down
okay.
It's hanging.
At first, it sounded bad.
Hanging.
Well, it hangs down. That's the whole point of a prolapse.
I know.
I think we should be hung.
Gross.
Hey, speak for yourself.
What does that mean?
Talking about the length of my Talking wiener and balls.
Big schlong.
Oh, I'm talking about being hung from a rope by the neck.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to the gallows after this.
I wish I would go to the gallows. I want them to bring back like public hangings just for me.
We're not too
just
far
wait.
off, honestly. Yeah.
Oh, I have something else I want to talk about.
Oh, he's got an axe.
Unless we want to do something.
No, fuck that shit. Just do it.
Because here's the thing: is that I hate this style of gaming. I don't even remember what type it's called.
RTS.
Is it an RTS game?
Oh, I know what he has to talk
Give game
about.
examples.
Well,
What's a game?
it's because this is the only style of that game I like. Civilization.
You love.
Oh yeah, fuck those games. I hate every game that's like that.
Okay, well, Jake, Civ kind of rocks.
But you said the new one sucks.
The
Yeah.
new one is dog shit.
You've got a bone to pick with the new one.
Actually, you know what? No, because they did actually put a lot of time into the fucking graphics and shit.
Yeah, I appreciate their
Weird moment of
their work
kindness
ethic.
for
I mean,
that.
it's
I love the development time.
it's a gorgeous game. There's so much detail in it, but I think they put so much fucking detail in it that they just completely forgot the rest of the fucking game.
Matt developed empathy live before our eyes right now.
I did.
It's
That is the first time I think I've been
That's the
empathetic.
first time you've ever
was a
considered how
fucking
another
quick time
person
event.
feels.
That's
I see an
insane.
XX0 right before his eyes.
That's
L1, L2.
that is kind of crazy. That even felt weird for me to say, but it just kind of came out because the game is gorgeous.
You're growing and changing. Soon you're going to get hair where you didn't have it before.
Yeah, soon I'm gonna get heroin so I can stop the aging process.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, you're gonna wake up wet and cold.
I'm gonna wake up wet, cold, and in dirt.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna smell yourself and you're gonna be like, "Am I back at Neverland?"
Sometimes
Bring
when
it
I'm
back.
back,
Michael Jackson
my
never
dad-
touched me.
Oh.
So
As far as you remember,
Yeah,
you might
yeah,
blast
it's
it
okay,
out.
buddy. You can say it.
all right, Michael Jackson jacked my
Everyone
little
else is
shit.
coming out.
Damn, at least they got molested by famous people. You just had your uncle.
Yeah, it's brutal. He wasn't nice either. He didn't put me on a fun little.
Yeah, Michael
ride.
Jackson at least gave us like cheeseburgers and milkshakes.
he didn't let you meet a monkey.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, I did get to meet Bubbles, and then Bubbles got me too.
Oh no!
Damn. Now my uncle just tossed me in the shower and poured lube all over me.
Where'd
In
he
the
get all
shower, I
that
feel like
lube?
it'd wash out.
Well, there wasn't water. It was just it
Oh,
wasn't.
that was just the location.
Well, it was water based.
He put you in a dry shower.
He put me in a dry shower, lubed me up, and did what he had to do.
He
slid
just
you
threw a bunch
around.
of powder on you and then lube on top.
Yeah.
I'm moving soon, and I was looking at a place, and it had a square tub.
Oh, that's sick.
It's like and I was just thinking, like, when you said that, I was like, you could put a boy in there covered in lube and just have him spin around.
That's
like,
maybe-
fucked up.
Why are you thinking about lubing up boys?
Maybe we cut that part out of the podcast. Tucker.
Yeah.
No, I
Yeah.
I think we leave that part in because all of us were like, what the fuck are you talking about? And Vinny was very much like, I'm gonna lube up a child.
You guys love to persecute a white boy.
Yeah.
All right, well, hold on a second because I still haven't filed my
just talk about
grievance.
Civ. Talk about Civ.
Because I fucking got the deluxe edition. I got the early access, and
Yes.
it felt like we were fucking alpha beta testers
Mm.
because day 1 and day 2 there were a bunch of issues, and then they dropped the patch
Isn't-
immediately.
Isn't that the implication of early access? Is that it's going to be a little busted?
But it's
That's
5
the
days
point.
early access.
Oh, that's true. I feel like it should be ready. 5
Yeah,
days.
the day one patch should definitely drop when the early access starts.
Yeah.
Well,
And then-
game developers don't give a shit. That's
The
the key.
actual day 1 patch dropped on like the full release,
Oh, damn.
but it still didn't fix all this shit. Like the UI is horrid.
Yeah.
And fucking, I played it, and I keep playing it in like 10-minute increments because I'm just like, I want to get back into this so bad.
Is there a problem with the gameplay, or is it just like issues with the functionality?
Both.
Okay.
Because like my primary example, which they still haven't fixed, but I think they're going to patch it
Yeah.
in a few months, is that whenever your units are under attack in all other games, there would be like some sort of notification or something to indicate, hey, you're being attacked.
Yeah, it'd be like your base. We are under fucking attack. Yeah.
Yeah. I just hit next turn,
Uh-huh.
and then a bunch of shit happens, and I have no clue what just happened
Okay.
because there's no indication whatsoever.
Got you. Do you think they'll fix that, or do you think it's just fucked forever?
If they don't, I think I'm going to go to Frax's headquarters with a gun.
It is weird. I mean, The last game for Axis made was the Marvel Midnight Suns game.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe because that did like really poorly. Maybe they needed to put this out to like get some money flow going, you know?
Oh yeah, get the money up, get the money up.
But
you know?
it's weird to me that you wouldn't just perfect a Civilization game before putting it out, because I feel like nobody was like clamoring for a new Civ. Like people are still playing the old one, you know?
They should have it down by now, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
They should have that shit figured out. I mean,
Yeah.
they're on
What
7?
was strange to me is how quickly they got those patches out.
So you think there might be a conspiracy?
No, I don't think. I think they were just like, they hit the deadline and they're like, "Fuck, we know what's wrong. We know what they're going to be pissed about. Just keep working on these patches. We just have to drop it today."
Shit. Well, damn.
But
Yeah, I feel like that's the case a lot of the time. There's somebody above that's like pushing them to get something out, and then. But also, if we want to get conspiratorial, is that a
Ooh.
word?
Yeah.
Nice.
Good job.
Thank you. Smart Tuck drops. Fucking. Sorry, I was so proud of myself. I lost my train of thought. Maybe they put out a bad version of the game,
Ooh.
so they get more media coverage as they update it.
that's
So
true.
people are talking about it longer.
Well, that's true. Controversy breeds clicks.
Yeah.
And I feel like now they don't have to like really pay or do anything regarding beta and alpha testers in
Yeah.
games if they put out a game
Mhm.
that's been established for a long time. Like, I've been on Reddit. I've been on Reddit about it. But everyone's like, I fucking love Civ and I want this to be awesome.
Mhm, mhm.
So I'm just hoping they do this. So they know they have a community that's like
Yeah.
talking about it actively. And
Mhm.
if they fix it eventually, they'll all come back. So they're just kind of like, let's put this out, fix it along the way, because these are now our testers.
Yeah.
Because we know they're buying it day one.
Well, I'm keeping the faith. I feel like they're going to come through.
Nobody here gives a fuck about Civ except for me.
No, that
Uh,
is true.
you're
You've got a
correct.
good point there.
Real quick,
Oh god.
is anybody excited for Avowed?
No, eat my
Yes.
dick.
No, no.
Yeah,
Yeah.
drops on
Yeah.
Tuesday. I'm really excited about
Oh,
it.
look at
I've-
that. And
I've
we're
been
out of
saying-
time. Just talk about video games. Oh, no, Jake, say your piece. I'll do
I've
the
been
bit
saying
again.
I've been waiting for a long time to have like a Doom. I've always wanted a Doom-esque wizard game, and this is like the closest we'll ever get to it. I think.
Yeah, I honestly,
I'm
I
excited.
haven't watched like a ton of coverage of it, but it's Obsidian, and I'm kind of in like a fantasy kick right now. Like I'm playing Dragon Age, and I'm just about to drop that shit. I just bought it last week. I'm about to just drop it and play Avowed, because I don't give a fuck about nothing. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it, and then I'll give some updates on the next pod.
Okay. Oh, and look
I
at
want to
that.
give Starfield another go.
Oh
I think.
fuck! I want to get the DLC for Starfield real bad.
Oh, did it drop?
Yeah, it dropped in September. He's so
Fuck.
pissed.
Need to play
me out,
Marvel
let me out.
Rivals together because I've been playing that game like crazy.
Hey, I think I'd rather kill myself.
No, let's play
even
on
know.
Tuesday.
I
We're
don't
doing vibe
even-
stream.
I
It
don't
is
No,
my
I'd
favorite
rather-
game right now.
I'd
to
rather
pay
kill
for it?
myself.
No, it's free.
It's so good.
It's free.
I'd still
Overwatch.
rather
Overwatch is free.
kill.
It's,
Wait, what are we
it's
playing?
Overwatch when Overwatch was really good.
I never thought it was good.
Well,
I-
that's stupid.
Matt likes Overwatch.
I love
though.
it.
I do.
love
I just
Overwatch.
deleted it from my PC.
I am persecuted.
So
That's
you made
free.
room for
Set me
Marvel
free.
Rivals.
Yeah.
Yeah,
me
but see,
out.
I'd rather
Overwatch
kill
2 is-
myself.
Let me
is
out,
buns.
God. Let me out, please.
Vinny,
Vinny, you need to play video games. You motherfucker.
I think on Tuesday's stream we play a match
Okay.
at least.
Okay.
'Cause I fucking
Can I
love
play it on
Marvel
my
Rivals.
Xbox?
Yes.
See, here's the thing: is that I don't want to play these shitty little video games with you motherfuckers. Because no one gave a fuck when I was going on about Civ 7. It kind of rules. All those other games that style suck, but it actually rocks. That's the only one that's good.
Look at Jake right now. Look at him.
Jason.
He's praying to God.
I'm gonna close the laptop on you, motherfucker.
There's nothing. Oh my god, real-time strategy games fucking suck my cock. Oh my god, I hate them. I hate everything about them.
Yeah,
I think
but
we
you know
can
what's
move on.
you know what's really great? You know what's really fucking awesome to do is when you role play.
Pretend.
Yeah, when
Pretend. That's all you do in those games is fucking pretend.
Yeah, it's called role playing, dumbass. So
I don't want to role play. I want to just play.
well, how about when I role play as America and then I develop the Manhattan Project and oh look who's over there in the middle of a war with me, Japan. So
you
I
can
knew
role play in games that aren't RTS. I used to pretend I was Crash Bandicoot when I was a kid and playing the game.
Well, that's just because of your disability.
You can pretend in anything.
That's true. You can pretend in real life.
That's
too.
true.
I'm pretending to
There
be your
was-
friend right now.
There was a point. This is a crazy story from when I was a child.
Uh-oh.
I was like so into the idea of like I'm really good at video games. I'm gonna give myself 3 deaths, and whatever the cause of death of my third death is, that's how I'm gonna die. Like planning to kill myself 3 times in a video game, and immediately I started playing Star Wars Battlefront 2, and I died 3 times almost immediately. I was like, I don't want to die.
What was the cause?
Just getting shot.
Oh.
I was like, I don't want to die.
Yeah, well, see, that
Like,
one's
fuck, I
lame.
gotta buy a lightsaber.
I was like, this is a dumb idea. Actually, I was so gung ho. I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna die 3 times in a video game for like 120 years.
See,
And then have summer vacation, man. It's crazy.
if I was gonna
Get
do
bored.
that, I'd make that rule for Lego Star Wars, and then I'd jump off a few times and then fall apart into little bricks, and I'd be like, well, looks like I'm gonna have to figure out a way scientifically to make myself into bricks.
Facts.
I think we should put everyone who plays video games into a camp.
I think I'm gonna give you purple nurple.
Hey!
I think we should put people.
Don't do that!
I think people who are anti-video games should just be fucking paraded in the street like Hussein.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Fuck.
Suck me. Well, I think it's time for a sewer scoop.
Sewer scoop.
It's a sewer scoop time.
We got a few of them today.
Yeah, there's I don't even know.
And I have another one in my mind.
Okay, well maybe
We're
his
not
mind's
doing
eyes.
mind scoops.
Mine scoop is
Jake.
such a better name. Fuck.
Hot off the presses, sewer scoop coming at you.
A new game show will be premiering on Prime Video with host Kevin Jonas. After his 3-year stint on the reality show Claim to Fame, Kevin Jonas has announced his departure from the show. Oh, from the reality show is Claim to Fame. I'm sorry, I'm not familiar with his career. Announced his departure from the show to work in a brand new series that has been years in the making. I was really inspired by Sophie's Choice when I first watched it 18 years ago, and in my head I was like, that would make a great game show, said the Jonas brother. She had to go through such a difficult choice of which of her children would be killed in a concentration camp in Poland in 1945.
Is that what that movie
Would-
is about?
Yes.
Yeah.
Which is why I poured everything I had into this pitch, and when I got the call, I was ecstatic. It's really a dream come true. We sat down with Kevin Jonas as he gave us a sneak peek of the upcoming season premiere. It shares a lot with the film it was based off of, with one significant twist, and that lends itself to the title. Kevin will be making the decision. The show, aptly named Kevin's Choice, has parents signing up their children for a chance to win $100,000 and tour badges to all Jonas Brothers concerts. All they have to do is survive. Kevin summed it up and reassured us that all the paperwork is legitimate and he wouldn't ask anyone to do anything he wouldn't do himself. Essentially, 2 children walk on the stage, and after a brief deliberation, I decide which one gets to live and which one will be taken and which one will be taken to the back alley and executed. Of course, we do this off camera to preserve the privacy of the family, but every parent of a losing child was just happy to be given the opportunity. The host went on to explain that his own child would be involved too. I mean, I'm not a monster. I signed both of my daughters up. But I'll let you in on a little secret. They're against each other. I think the audience is really going to love it, and I couldn't be prouder of this project. Be sure to check out Kevin's Choice premiering March 24th on Prime Video.
I'm so excited for Kevin's Choice.
America's crazy.
It's wild. Well, that's legal now.
It is legal.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Well, I think that's a very interesting project. I'm excited for March 24th to be able to binge.
Yeah. And if there's one thing
I-
about me, it's I love a Prime original.
Killing the kids. They're making a decision.
I wonder.
They've got these Jonas Brothers, and they're saying which one lives or which one dies. And I always tell them,
the Jonas, Frankie.
Kevin and the rest. I always tell Kevin, pick the pretty one.
I wonder if it's gonna be like, once you win, you're done, or if they'll let you
Double or
come
nothing.
back. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's gonna be like a Hunger Games scenario where all the winners get to go up for an even bigger prize.
Yeah, and then
Yeah,
they
I
kill
like
Kevin
that.
Jonas.
Yeah, Kevin Jonas died at the end.
Yeah, season
Oh,
finale.
this is so off topic. Well, kind of, but I just recently I watched The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes like a few months ago,
Oh.
and that shit rocked. So I really want to watch the other movies.
Wait. So you hadn't seen the Hunger Games, but you were like, you know what? I'm
I
gonna
saw
throw on
the
the
first-
prequel.
I saw the first movie,
Mhm.
and I worked at a movie theater when the last movie came out. So I saw like the end of that movie so many times.
Do you want to roleplay as Trump and Elon's son in the Oval Office?
Yeah.
Yeah, shut the fuck up. You're not the president.
Did you see the video?
to shut your fucking mouth.
I watched
That's
a
what he
clip.
said.
I was looking at Elon mostly. I wasn't paying attention to what I saw the
Got you.
little clip of Elon with his son on his shoulders. Or maybe that was a picture.
Yeah. Well, the little kid was like, he looks at Trump and he's like, "You're not the president. You need to get out of here."
Wait, dead ass?
Yeah,
Yeah, he did,
that's
he did,
real.
100%.
People are like, it's fake. It's not. It's real.
What? That's
The-
crazy.
The original clip uploaded to Fox News. You can hear the kid look at Trump because he's like, so Elon's like standing behind him and he's doing like his weird fish face and
Yeah.
hands. He's
Mhm.
like a fish that came to a human life.
He's like that anglerfish that swam up to the surface. You guys see
did you
that?
see the fish?
No.
Yeah, I
there's a-
did.
I'll
I
put a
wanted to
picture
shoot
up.
it.
Yeah, put
Yeah.
a picture of the fish going up.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
hope they
That
fucking
shit's
kill
actually
it.
so crazy.
No, it died. It was.
It
sick.
did.
Well, it was. They don't come to the surface unless they're dying.
Well, yeah. Also, like the lack of pressure would make them. default.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
was
they
a
can't
so it was an
there.
angry fish. Is that
No,
what
an
you said?
anglerfish.
It was pissed.
An anger fish? What's that?
Yeah,
Well,
it,
they're
it was
angry. They're
yellow and it
pissed.
went really fast.
Yeah,
and it
it's
killed a
like-
pig.
So
Oh,
they
shit.
have different cinema down there, down in the ocean. So they had the Adam Sandler and Jack Nicholson fish.
Mm.
It's angler management.
Yeah, Tucker, throw up angler management.
You like that one? Huh?
It took me a second to realize where you were going, but I liked it a lot. Yeah, I'm gonna make a poster of angler management.
You should actually. Oh man, but yeah, Elon's little fucked up kid X,
Yeah.
and
Do you think-
Grimes was on Twitter, and she was like,
Let's see what our friend Carrot Top is up to.
"Carrot
Oh,
Top." I like this one because it's titled like a short story. Carrot Top's Wild Night.
All right. Carrot Top's Wild Night. It was a typical Friday night at the Luxor Hotel.
Luxor?
Luxor.
I think it just
Sorry, I had Lex Luthor on the brain. It was a typical Friday night at the Luxor Hotel. The lights dimmed, the audience settled in, and the stage set for a night of laughter. Carrot Top, the king of prop comedy, was about to hit the stage, his wild red hair bouncing with every step as he lugged his heavy suitcase of props onto the stage. The crowd cheered as The crowd cheered as he cracked open the suitcase, revealing a collection of odd items: giant foam hands, rubber chickens, and a neon green whoopee cushion.
Ooh.
But tonight, something was different. His usual goofy energy was replaced with an edge, and his jokes, well, they were a little off.
All right, folks, let's get this show started.
He yelled, holding up a giant banana with a string of sparkly beads hanging from it.
Hey, you ever had a big banana like this?
He grinned.
I'm talking about my massive carrot cock, folks.
The crowd's laughter was nervous. Some people in the back started glancing at each other, unsure if they should laugh or cover their faces in secondhand embarrassment. Carrot Top continued. He grabbed a rubber chicken, and with an exaggerated wink and a repeated stroke of his hand, said,
I'm boinking my shit. I'm boinking my shit.
At this point, some audience members began to boo. Carrot Top, upset by this, simply said,
Fuck you. I'm Carrot Top.
Sewerboys HQ is still waiting on an official statement from Luxor on this incident.
Jeez, man. Carrot Top's falling on rough times.
Yeah, damn.
Carrot Top's going crazy.
And he's 97 years
don't know.
old.
That impression was crazy.
I think this is gonna be.
I don't know what he sounds like.
I think this is gonna be the peak of his career. Honestly, I think this is edgy. It's new. It's fresh.
No, what's the movie he was in?
Hangover.
No,
Was
it's
he
called
in
like
The
Man of the
Hangover?
Hour or something.
I don't know. I don't think I've ever heard him speak. Was I close?
No.
I feel like.
Chairman of the board. Have
Does
you
he
guys
sound
seen
like
Chairman
this?
of the board?
Yeah.
Carrot Top.
No, not really. He
I'm
does have like
Carrot
a
Top.
deeper voice, I think.
Okay,
is
that's yeah. That was close. That was close.
I thought he kind of looks like he has a nasally voice. Like,
He's a
I'm
little
Carrot
nasal.
Top.
Yeah.
Oh, look at my carrot cock.
I think that
Big banana.
I am upset with his comedy bits. It's almost as bad as Kramer.
Almost, but not
Yeah,
quite.
they're comparable,
Not quite.
for sure.
Wait, what do you mean?
What has Kramer said that Carrot Top has never?
I actually don't have a full list of everything Carrot Top has said. So
Well, there's one.
What did Kramer say that Carrot Top has never said in public?
Are you sure
Maybe at a
about
club
that?
in New York. Maybe
The N word.
say it, Tucker.
I don't want to say it. I'm
you
not
say it
going to
off
say it.
camera all the time.
Shut up. Fuck off. I don't do
You
that.
do.
And now for a message from our sponsors. This episode of the Sewerboys Podcast is brought to you by Feeling Felt, therapeutic puppeting services. At Feeling Felt, we strive to bring you closure and relationship excellence through an innovative blend of roleplay, therapy, and groundbreaking puppeteering. Lost a grandparent? Tough relationship with your parents? Marriage on the rocks? Feeling Felt is here for you. Simply provide the social media accounts of your loved one, living or dead, and Feeling Felt will create both a realistic puppet persona of the individual and pair it with an up-and-coming puppeteer to fully capture their likeness.
Feeling Felt let me say goodbye to my grandma. I even got to kiss her scratchy lips one more time.
Want to go the extra mile? With more information, Feeling Felt can create an even more accurate representation of your loved one. We need account logins, bank account numbers, medical records, anything you can provide. At Feeling Felt, no ethical boundary will stop us from helping you.
The puppet version of my wife knew my real wife was cheating on me before I did. The puppet broke the news. It even showed me photos of my puppet wife fucking the puppet tennis instructor.
To get your healing journey started, go to feelingfelt.org and use code SewerBoys to enter into the queue for a free consultation. These spots are flying fast, folks. That's code SEWERBOYS for a free consultation. Feeling Felt, therapeutic puppeting services. Thank you so much, Feeling Felt, for the sponsorship. We appreciate it. Check it out. That's a unique and innovative take on therapy.
Yeah, it's like, didn't they do that with dogs?
Yeah, but now they're puppets and they know what's going on.
That's true. I
All
do
right.
like that. They are probably our best sponsors so far
Yeah,
because they gave us each a $5 gift card.
that's true.
That's
Yeah.
the most we've gotten out of
To the
anybody.
gas station.
I actually had my dog puppeted.
Oh,
by
now that's
Feeling Felt.
interesting. I didn't even know they offered animals.
Well, I paid them a little extra.
Yeah. Under the table.
And now I can put my hand up its ass. And then
Oh boy.
I had all my dead grandparents. You know, they came back and
all of them.
Yeah.
I
just put them on a little stage.
I also had Tucker's dog made into a puppet of its ass.
it's a cute dog.
Cute ass.
A little sexy.
Cut that.
Cute dog gaping hole.
That's all saying it. That's funny.
Oh man.
All right, we got one more scoop.
Times have been tough for the American theme park. The pandemic hit them hard, and their path to recovery has not been easy. Disneyland has started using prison labor to cut costs. The Six Flags deaths per quarter statistic has been rising exponentially, and Universal is desperately searching for new racist and transphobic media property to construct an interactive world around. Riding this wave of change in the industry, SeaWorld is the next to open their minds to new avenues of adventure. This summer, SeaWorld is introducing their new attraction, SeaWorld Extreme, an adult-oriented park that has been dialed in to satiate the ultimate thrill seekers. Have you ever seen a dolphin and thought, I find that creature revolting. I'd like to kill it. Now you can in SeaWorld Extreme. For $299, a family of 4 can get the ultimate beluga blasting experience. Families around the country are excited to polish off a porpoise or two. For an extra $100, the SeaWorld cuisine management team will butcher, prepare, and serve you the massacred mammal. Killing not quite your speed? Looking for something a little more dangerous? You can swim with that whale that killed the diver. Yep, that beast is still alive, and now it has the taste for human flesh. Thrill seekers are already lining up for a chance to sambo with Shamu. SeaWorld Extreme opens its doors this summer, and we're excited to see if it can finally turn a profit.
I think this might be the thing that really brings SeaWorld back.
Yeah, fuck cancel culture. Those whales live on.
I wish that could be the name of the episode. Fuck council culture. Those whales live on.
I think that could be the name of the episode.
We got to put that on a t-shirt.
Yeah.
We can make the Sewerboys logo into a like a SeaWorld logo. We can figure that out.
Yeah.
And we can copyright it.
Yeah.
Because it's parody and SeaWorld. We should put the actual SeaWorld logo on it.
We should put the Metallica logo on it.
I think we should actually start using real brands, but since we're protected under parody law, we just start
I
selling
don't know if that
shit.
protects merchandising rights.
Well, you know what?
You can parody it, you know?
Yeah.
No, you can do a parody shirt.
We'll do SeaWorld,
merch.
but have the D look a little different.
And if we got a cease and desist from SeaWorld, that would be even funnier.
Yeah,
Do
true.
do the SeaWorld logo, but the D is the Disney D. So that way, like, you know,
yeah.
it's art.
It's a
you know?
little
Yeah.
crossover.
And then we could also say, what are you going to do? Sue us? You're almost in bankruptcy already. You can't afford the lawyers.
Yeah, but actually, here's an idea to make you not go into bankruptcy. You should kill the whales. You
That's
should let us
true.
murder the whales
Yeah.
for money.
Going out like RFK with
Now,
that
do you
whale
think-
head.
Do you think it's only guns, or can I use like other things? Could I go in there and like gain the trust of a dolphin, and like, you know, could I be like best friends with this dolphin and craft a story, and then just take out like a knife and just
Like, is it limited to just the whales? Like, can I go into the penguin exhibit and like crack one with a rock? You know? Like, they got other creatures there.
I think they're open to all avenues of profit. You can go.
Could I go to the seal show and like instead of a beach ball they're bouncing, it's like a 20-pound medicine ball?
or it's like an active landmine.
It's like one of those like
it's one of
it's
one
one
of
of
those
those-
mines they put in the ocean.
It's one of those petting ponds, and you just reach in and just start scrunching
Yeah,
them.
I'm gonna take a fucking M14 to the fucking Stingray exhibit. You killed Steve Irwin, you fucking
Forgive for what you did to Steve Irwin!
I want to go to the small fish exhibit and just start throwing them at walls, like one at a time. Make like a little fucking what's that artist who did that shit with paint?
Fucking Pollock.
Yeah, make a pollock with fish guts.
You can make a pollock with pollock. Pollock is a fish.
Pollock is a
my
fish.
God.
Oh.
SeaWorld hit our
Yeah.
line. We are looking to synergize.
SeaWorld, if you get in touch with me, I would like to take a pollock and just put it under my foot and see if I can rip it in half.
I think you could. I don't think there's much
They
holding those
have,
things together.
I think they have flamingos.
Oh, Rage Room with flamingos.
And those things deserve to die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to watch one explode with a bat.
I think we just start like, you know, in Zelda when you hold in the attack button and you start
Spin around.
spinning around with the sword. You just do that with a flamingo in a room full of flamingos.
Oh my God.
Can you like give them disease?
Well,
Can
their
you, like,
neck
inject
breaks
them?
so easily.
Oh, give them flamingo AIDS?
Yeah.
Yeah, long term. I like that. That's a long term.
I'll just sit there. I'll wait.
And you're rock hard, too.
Yeah.
See,
Wait, I can't jerk off in here.
I
Alright, I'll be
want-
back.
I need a private room.
We'll see you tomorrow.
What
Private
else do they have in
flamingo room.
SeaWorld?
They have
those-
alligators, I think. Make that shit into a
Ooh.
boot.
No, see, what I would do is I would take an alligator and I would go into a room and sit on the couch while the alligator sits on another one, and I would slowly and surely convince it that it does not deserve to live and that it should kill itself.
That's a good idea.
And you did that with your little brother, too, which is crazy.
I did. That's why I'm an only child now.
You have experience in that avenue.
I do. You know, his name was Jeffrey.
Old Jeffy.
And there is some nights I do lie awake,
Yeah.
and the regret and shame.
It's some nights I wake up.
Some nights I lie awake, and the regret and shame starts to come over me. But then I just look over at the things that my parents got me as now an only child, and I'm like, he deserved it.
I think if I could
I'm
get a
looking at-
lobotomy to obliterate the part of myself that feels shame, I would do it.
I'm
Even if
looking
there
at
was risk.
SeaWorld's website to see the creatures.
You just
that
need to
they
get
have.
head.
They have
Yeah,
They have
you want me to top
walruses
you off
there.
right now, buddy?
No, I don't.
I think I'd like to do SeaWorld Extreme and like go to the walrus exhibit, but do the reverse tusk and make him into a man.
Yo, we're taking the family to SeaWorld. We're doing reverse tusk.
I think we should bring back kamikaze pilots just for SeaWorld Extreme.
For sure. Fly into
Can we
it.
take the fish out of the exhibits? Because we can strap bombs to them.
And try and get them to
Yeah.
rob a bank.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take the pilot whale and I'm gonna put a bomb on it. Can you guys look up what a pilot whale looks like? These things look so fucking annoying. I
I
want to
think-
kill it.
Put up a picture. Tucker.
One of the
Alright.
one of the things I really want to do is just drain the pools and just see how long they
This
survive.
motherfucker looks like the Yangtze porpoise.
I feel like I fucking
I wanna
touched one
kill
of
this
them
thing.
motherfuckers.
What do you mean? Let me see it.
No, you've never touched one of these.
No, what's the one whale that you can pet?
Beluga.
Yeah.
Can
Did
you
do the
the-
beluga
okay,
whale
yeah,
Can
experience?
you show me
beluga-
that goddamn?
Yeah. Have you never touched a beluga whale?
No, I did the beluga whale
Yeah.
experience.
I touched the beluga whale.
Oh my god.
The
They're so
beluga-
soft, but you kind of just want to like their heads are so soft. When you
No,
touch them, you
not
kind of
the
want to
opposite
keep
one.
No,
just
wait, don't-
pushing. So
Don't
you just
say
go
anything.
in there.
The beluga is
Sex.
the only creature that gets the pass. I love beluga whales.
Wait, the
They're
beluga
so
gets,
cool.
the beluga can say it?
But they're
Beluga
white.
whales are the coolest creature on Earth. They're so sick.
Oh no, this is the youngest.
My hall pass is a beluga whale.
Alright.
Oh fuck the
If
beluga
I
whale.
were ever in the ocean and I saw a beluga though,
I feel
would
like your
freak
dick
out.
would just slide in like butter.
If I was ever in
Sounds
the
lovely.
ocean and I saw a whale, I would take a bunch of garbage and just shove it in the blowhole.
Oh my god, wait, there's actually a story about this. A kayaker got swallowed by a whale.
Wait, what?
Like
Mhm.
for like a second, he put him in his mouth.
Wait, what's
I'm-
that? What's that story where the guy is living in the
Jonah?
whale? Jonah and the whale, yeah.
Pinocchio.
Yeah. and
Can we do that at Extreme SeaWorld? Can I live inside?
Yes.
Wait, hold on.
That's huge.
Off of that religion thing, I have a story.
I don't even
Go
know.
through that
When-
first.
Okay. Well, this isn't anything really. It's just a kayaker survives being swallowed by humpback whale in Chile. But I watched the video because there's a video. You can't really see anything.
Mhm.
But he's only in there for like a second.
Oh,
I
okay.
wouldn't say
That's so
swallowed.
fucking
Yeah.
terrifying to me. I'm so
He was-
deathly afraid of whales. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, why?
It's one of my biggest fears. Just because like that's the possibility. I don't want to be swallowed up by a whale. They're also so fucking big.
Bro, I got a VeggieTales movie for you and Finding Nemo. You gotta watch both of those back to back.
Exactly. Finding Nemo kind of did it for me. They get swallowed by the whale and it was really scary.
This is going to surprise, I think,
Okay.
everyone here. I had a moment in my childhood where I was extremely religious
Interesting.
for like a week.
What spurred that?
I went to vacation Bible school
Oh, shout out.
because I really just wanted to go for the games.
They always had
Mhm.
great games.
But here's the thing. My parents aren't religious. They really aren't.
Yeah.
Well, your mom's kind of religious, right?
Yeah, but like not on the Christianity.
Yeah, I was gonna ask
Jews.
if the Bible school meant
No,
Judaism or.
No, they don't do that.
Well, I don't know how it works, man.
They don't do vacation Torah school.
Well, that's fucked up. They should.
My parents were very much like, they were like, hey, if you want to go do this, you want to try it out, fuck it, whatever. And I was like, there's games there. Hell
Mhm.
yeah. They did. Who's that motherfucker that got trapped in with the lions?
Oh, David.
Yeah, David sounds right.
Ryan.
I thought it was David and
Yep.
Goliath.
Oh yeah, it is David
There's-
and Goliath.
What's
Who's the guy that ended up in the lions?
Samson?
den?
Ben?
It
Who the
is
fuck's
Samson.
Ben. Yeah, Samson with his long hair.
Samson also went in with the Lions? I don't think that's
Samson
true.
was a superhero, basically.
Wait.
You guys know about Samson? Can I talk about Samson real fast?
Yeah.
This motherfucker, his hair holds his power.
I know that.
Yeah.
So this
Everyone knows
motherfucker, his
that.
hair grows, and because of that, he's strong as fuck. But when they shave his head, his power's taken away. That shit is so dumb.
Yeah.
Wait, Oh wait, was it Joseph in the Technicolor Dreamcoat?
No, it was Joseph and
coat of many colors.
the whale.
No, that's Jonah.
Who was
No, that's Joan
okay,
of Arc.
Regardless, they did
I'm
the
gonna beat you up.
They did in Vacation Bible School a very, to a 6-year-old mind, very detailed
Yeah.
room that was made up like the lion's den,
Oh, and they dressed up as lions.
and they had noises and shit. And I went in, I was mortified.
I feel like
That's
I might
terrifying.
have experienced something
Yeah, so
similar.
I was like super religious for a week, and then I was like, I think I just kind of had object permanence about it. I just kind of forgot because I do that in my adult life.
I also have a religious story.
Okay, wait, real quick.
Yeah.
This is different but connected. So I don't know if we want to go religious story first or my
No.
question.
Just say your question.
Do you guys have to do like fire safety where you had to like go through a simulated fire?
At like school?
No, I actually think I did this outside of school, where like you would walk into a house, and it was like simulated on fire. It wasn't actually on fire, but there was like
One time,
photos of fire around, and you were supposed to like, this is how you escape a fire.
one time, I think.
I don't know anything about this.
Yeah. Yeah, I do. I vaguely recall it, and I vaguely remember being like, if I don't turn the stove off, everyone's gonna die.
See, like for me, it was fun, but it seems like it could be a similar experience to the lion thing.
See, I think kids need to be very traumatized.
Mhm, mhm.
That way they become funnier.
Yeah, true. You know what you should do to
Interesting.
kids? You should take a shit in a bag and put it under their bed, and fucking just wait for them to they just have to smell it.
Yeah, and you have to light it on fire so when they stomp on the bag, they get poop on their shoe.
Yeah. Oh, poop shoe.
You should hold a weapon to a child's head just for a very long time,
Oh my
and then
God. You
just
can't
And
let
then,
them.
then when their guard's down, you pull the trigger, but it was empty the whole time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so that way they get the trauma, but then they can grow from it and be fucking
Mhm.
funny.
Yeah,
I agree.
It's just-
I
They're
agree.
not
when
gonna
they feel
learn
the
any other
safest,
way.
you get 'em.
Yeah, you should put them underwater for a really long time until they can't breathe anymore.
Oh
like,
my
they're
fucking
really...
god!
Did you guys
This
know I
program's
grew up?
off the rails.
Did you guys knew that I grew up 5 miles away from Shane Gillis's house?
I did. I actually just learned today that he's from Harrisburg today.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's crazy.
There are
I had
2
no
high
idea.
schools in Mechanicsburg. There's Cumberland Valley, and then there's Trinity, and that motherfucker went to Trinity.
And you went to Cumberland Valley.
Yep. All right. That was it. Next.
Well, my religious story is brief. I was a Lutheran, and we had these like little Lutheran handbooks, and in it,
So you know
was-
Superman?
Hey Jake, why don't you look behind you right now?
I
There's
can
some-
see behind me.
There's someone.
You
back
don't scare
there.
me anymore.
Hey, I'm not afraid anymore.
Jake's cooking tonight.
Yeah, that was crazy. No, but we had this little handbook, and in it and it freaked me the fuck out. There were instructions on how to survive being burned at the stake. I shit you not. It was like, if you're ever being burned at the stake, wear stuff that was not flammable, so that the smoke would suffocate you instead of the flames killing you.
I
You were
don't
bad
have
in
like a
the
specific
office,
religious story, but ever since I was a little kid.
but you have
I'm
an
not-
opinion.
No, I do. No, it's a mini story. I was just always afraid of churches. Like looking at
Why?
Christ on the cross always freaked me out.
It is
Yeah, that was
it
a
is an
horrifying
intense
image.
piece of imagery. A man just stabbed up
Yeah.
onto a piece of wood.
I don't know. Every time I step into a church, it gives me the heebie-jeebies.
The thing that settles me when I think about, that man who died on a cross and was stabbed a bunch of times, and he's had a crown of thorns and fucking had nails.
But he
through his
rose.
fucking
But he
hands.
rose, Tucker. Don't forget.
Yes, well,
Or
yes,
so
but
they
here's
say.
the other thing is that I know there's motherfuckers out there that look at him and are like, that guy's hot.
Yeah.
People want to.
I mean, he could get it.
I mean, he had those fucking six pack.
I mean, your religion has to have some sex appeal, I think.
yeah.
Yeah, you ever see Moses' cock? That shit's a
No.
hog. Why do you think of
The,
Moses
Moses?
is the
the
guy who
sack of
spread-
Abraham.
He spread the cheeks.
He parted the red cheeks.
Yeah, and Pluto's got them fat
There's
tits.
a joke about period sex somewhere in
Hey, did you guys hear about my game idea?
there. Okay, talk about it.
All right,
Oh.
I'm gonna because in your head I know what you're thinking. You're thinking this is gonna be fucked.
Yeah, well, What's the name of it?
The name is "Don't Eat My Ass."
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, because at first, at fucking 2 a.m. when I came up with this, I was like, "That's gonna be funny if I just say don't eat my ass." But then I was like, there could be actually a game here, and it's like a Swedish. It's around a Swedish fucking farm. All right.
Okay.
And they have a prize-winning donkey.
Okay.
Okay.
Right. Okay. And
I'm
then
in now.
yeah. And so you know how I'm assuming that they just get water from nature because they have all those fucking mountains and shit.
Yeah, for sure. That's definitely how it works.
Yeah.
Well, you know what I mean. Like I see a bottle of fucking that Evian.
Yeah.
It's got the Swiss mountains on it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
famously.
So, but like, you know, like a small little town that does actually get their water from natural resources.
Mhm.
Like if a rabid animal died in that and all the town started drinking that water.
Wait, I've kind of
What
lost
does
the-
this
Well,
have
I'm
to
a
do
little-
with
I'm
the
a little
other
drunk.
stuff? What does this have to do with the game?
I'm a little
Are they,
drunk
like,
because this is the premise for the
Something
game.
else?
So this is the background. I gotta set it up, but my brain's a little fucking scramblies. But it's a survival.
No.
It's a survival horror game
Uh-huh.
where a small town drank rabid water
Okay.
Mm,
Oh,
mhm.
they got rabies.
and they
Ah.
want to try and fucking eat your donkey.
I see.
And you
Comes
have to.
together.
So not only do you have to
It's like a
survive
tower
yourself.
defense game.
Yeah.
No, not even like a tower defense.
It's like OG Fortnite.
Like-
not OG
Oh.
Fortnite, but Fortnite Save the World.
Yeah.
like I'm
Save the
thinking like
ass.
first person horror survival.
Yeah, but mixed with
Yeah.
like Rust.
But mixed with
Yeah.
Fortnite.
Yeah.
And
Oh.
it's like, so not only do you have to worry about surviving yourself, but you have to do shit like to keep the donkey quiet. Like you have to keep it fed.
You have to
Yeah.
keep the donkey alive too, and you have to
Yeah.
also shut it the fuck up.
Yeah.
Because it's like,
Yeah. So you need to keep it fed and shit.
Okay.
yeah.
Alright,
And that's, and I was thinking about that. And I was like, that could actually be a fucking good game.
That actually
I,
sounds
um,
dope. Yeah.
Yeah.
I also had a video game idea. It came to me in a dream, and I wrote
Famous.
it down in my notes app.
Oh, let's go.
So I don't have a name for it like Matt did, but the general premise is like a murder house cleanup crew. So take like Viscera,
Yeah.
clean up, that type of thing. Mix
Mhm.
that with like Phasmophobia.
Oh.
So one player is the cleaner and is in charge of cleaning the entire house as fast as possible to get the most money. The 3 other players are ghosts, and their job is to prevent the cleaner from finishing the house. And the ghosts can do things like spill blood buckets, throw trash, cause nauseous fumes, stuff
That's
like
good.
that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I think
is-
that'd be
These are
dope as hell.
both
I
great
had a
games.
dream about it.
We should, how do we make video games?
Sewerboys Game Studio.
Yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
don't steal our fucking game ideas if you're listening to this. I'll
Copyright,
kill you
copyright,
myself.
copyright. This is
Yep.
binding.
I play my own game. Sometimes when it's really dark outside.
Let me swallow. Go ahead.
Ooh.
That's what she said.
Oh,
I had to do it. Sorry, had to do it to him.
he's got the knife again. Stop! You are gonna hurt yourself.
Sometimes when it's really dark outside, I'll go in the
Stop!
bathroom.
You're hurting her.
I'll go in the bathroom and I'll keep the lights off and see if I can piss in the toilet. And I'll
Oh.
get it all over my floor.
That's
Yeah, man,
normal.
we're putting you in a
I do
home.
that too, but sometimes I get afraid. Like, what if there is a demon in my house and they like touch me?
Interesting.
What?
Or they scare me and my dick is out. You know?
Yeah. I think about it all the time when I'm in the shower. I'm like, what if this whole like the bathtub like collapses and like goes to the floor beneath me and I die and then my just dick and balls are out when I'm dead. I don't want that.
I mean, sometimes you just gotta say fuck it and move on. You know.
I mean, I would. I'd move on to
To the
to
afterlife.
another life. Yeah.
You guys ever wonder what's after all this?
I was thinking about it today when that plane was going crazy.
What did you see?
I was like, I think I decided that there is no afterlife. I think that's my conclusion is that it's just darkness.
I really get hung up on the matter because I'm like, I really am afraid of going to hell. And I
Yeah.
don't even have religious trauma, but my OCD like will like latch onto it. And I'm just like really, because I'm just like, I can't be 100% certain that hell is not real and I'm not going there. So I'm like, but to cope with that, I'm like, there's nothing. There can't be anything.
I feel like
Yeah,
there's more likely a heaven than there is a hell.
No, see, I
it's more
like
likely
that.
There's a hell.
I like that
Mm.
idea, but I think if there's a heaven, there's a hell. You don't get one without the other.
That's not true.
If God
Jews-
is truly good,
Yeah, Judaism, there is no hell.
yeah,
Mhm.
if God is truly good, he would accept everyone.
I just think we would have figured
Except for
out a
the
way to go
gays.
there by now. You know.
A way to go to the afterlife.
Yeah, I think we would have figured.
Well,
it
we
out.
have. It's called
Flatliners.
It's called flatlining.
People have come back from being dead, and they will claim that they saw heaven or what they claim to be.
Yeah,
heaven.
but it's just DMT.
it's
Yeah,
it's
it's just
really
your
just
brain going
psychosis.
nuts,
It's
yeah.
psychosis for sure.
It's just your
I
brain
think about
firing
death.
off.
I think about death pretty often, and it really freaks me the fuck out. I'm so afraid to die. This is therapy now.
Yeah,
I'm terrified to die.
and we're all gonna die.
yeah, no,
Thank you.
it's inevitable.
I really
Like-
like to think like we're on the precipice of them putting us in robots, but I really don't think it's gonna happen.
Death is like kind of like Thanos when you think about it.
Mm.
It is
Yeah,
inevitable.
that kind of gives me
Big and
some
purple.
hope. I have always said that I believe in reincarnation, and I like to believe
Yeah.
it is like the Thanos snap. It goes black, and then you come back, and you're like, oh, nothing. I didn't notice anything happen.
Yeah, my
You know,
my dream situation is that the white light that you're seeing at the end of the tunnel, that's
Mhm.
actually your mother's vagina, and you're coming out of it, right? So you're just starting life over, and you get to like you don't have the knowledge
Yeah.
necessarily, but that's where like deja vu
dreams.
comes from.
Yeah, dreams.
Yeah, so like you have learned lessons in some way,
Yeah.
but that's my dream scenario because I don't really
I
want to
believe
be a
that
fucking
100%.
frog. But I could live my life again and maybe make better decisions.
Well, you're not
Kill
gonna
my
live this
ass
life
if I'm a
again.
sea creature. Fish me
Well,
up and eat me.
Well,
So
see,
I can
here's the
move
thing.
on.
Here's what actually happens. And I have
With expert.
yeah. So, matter, as we know, cannot be created nor destroyed,
Yeah.
Yeah.
right? And a sun gets big, not a child sun, but like
But also a child son.
a star gets big, and then it collapses in on itself.
Mm.
Mhm.
Sometimes it explodes, sometimes it goes to a
Bradley
black hole.
Cooper style.
So the same can be applied to the universe because everything has a gravitational pull.
Uh-huh.
So the universe will get so far out that its density is less than its mass, and it will pull itself together and explode another big bang. And it's
Yeah,
just
our
that's
whole
why
universe was in a hot state.
that's why we had deja vu and shit, because it's just similar matter over a time of infinity coming back to us. So the universe never started; it will never end.
Yeah, I
We-
mean,
Every time we have deja vu, it's like
the
different
soul
matter
is strange
in a past life.
like, as far as we know, we're the only creatures that have cognizance. You know,
Well,
that-
Tucker and
that-
Vinny
that
are
just-
silent. I feel like they're thinking
that just
about
can't
that
go
one.
away. You know, we're doing something new with the Sewerboy podcast.
I think that
Alright.
I think that animals know what's going on.
They just don't
I think
talk 'cause
some
they don't
do.
wanna
They just
work.
can't speak the
Right,
same
but
way.
what do
we
you think
yeah.
about that? What do you think about that? We never started, we never ended. That's why we had deja vu and shit.
I
Like
mean,
that.
yeah.
I don't like to think about it. It was kind of confusing for me.
No,
Have
I
you guys
get
heard
it.
of the egg theory?
What's the egg theory?
Yeah, that's what the
Uh,
Logic album's about. Spider-Man can be black.
Spider-Man could be an egg.
Yeah. Well, the egg
Spider-Man can be a
theory-
black egg.
Spider-Man
The
can be
egg theory is
$8.
just that we are all one collective soul. Like when I die, I'll relive my life as Vinny. Vinny is me.
No,
and I
you
am
stay
Vinny.
out of me.
Yeah,
Don't come in.
Get
me.
out of him!
yeah.
He doesn't
Like-
like you in there.
You are every single person. Every single person is you. We are in an egg.
I like that.
Yeah, it's like walking
I like it too,
through
but it also freaks me
everyone's-
out.
It's
It's like it's really nothing matters.
my instinct is to be like kind of cold and analytical, but I don't like being that. It doesn't feel good to be that way.
Mhm.
There's no satisfying conclusion in that. It's just like I don't think there's a route to an answer that doesn't have some form of like just like coping in it, you know.
I think that maybe. Have you guys seen Horton Who's a Who?
Oh yeah.
Remember when
Oh,
it
we're on
zooms
the
out at
flower?
the end? Yeah, we're just little specks.
Oh, it's like Men in Black, how the universe is in the cat's thing. You remember?
It's in the cat's pussy.
It's in the pussy's cat.
We should make content for babies. I think.
Oh my god, That could be a Tuesday stream. We're doing baby stuff.
Oh yes, the Coco Melon stream.
Yeah. the child friendly stream.
I love your baby so much.
Jesus Christ! Look! Oh, what's that? Oh!
It's might be my favorite thing in the world.
Someone has to be a mother. Mother! What's this?
Come suckle on my tit. Suckle away.
Daisy!
Do you like my milk?
I love your tits, Mom!
Fucking awesome, dude. Jesus Christ. I think whenever we start talking about our future endeavors, that's when it gets boring.
That's true. That's true. Bring up a story.
Let's do some stories and then get out of here, huh? I have some.
I think we should do baby advice.
Yeah.
It's an untapped
Listen
market,
up.
actually.
I love doing that to you, Vinny. I love coming in on the things that were passed on the topics when you get into a new one.
Drives me fucking crazy.
Yeah, but I really do think we should do baby advice.
That is funny. I do.
Show this to your child.
Hey, little child.
Go under the cabinet, drink all the goo.
Mommy and Daddy are hiding little white candies from you in the medicine cabinet. They taste like
boy.
gumdrops and bubble gum.
Ooh, Windex!
What's that on the floor? It's a little fork. Pick up the fork and walk to the wall. Put the fork in the little hole in the wall, and what happens?
Hey.
You turn to Mr. Electric. Put the fork in the wall. Put the
Hey,
fork in the wall.
Hey, little child, little Timmy. Go into Fluffy's litter box and eat the little chocolates in there.
Wait,
He left them there for you.
Hey, baby, you know what's really fun? Bouncing. And you know how you can bounce? You have to hit the ground really hard from a really tall place.
Jump down the stairs.
Hey, kids, let's learn about window safety.
Open it up and go out. It cannot hurt you.
Death
Hey,
is not
kids.
real.
Let's learn about gravity. Total myth. You can fly. Daddy has a little plaything in his safe. Make sure you flip the switch, and you gotta look into it.
To get the
Make sure you hug it real tight.
Children, father has upgraded his gear. He must scan his thumbprint.
Cut off your dad's
Daddy
thumb.
hid a toy action figure in his chest. You need to grab it.
Baby Jigsaw.
You need to find the skibbity toilet inside of your father's chest cavity.
You need to scan his eyeball to get to your Christmas present. Get a big spoon.
Ho ho ho! It's me, Santa Claus. Put a camera in your mother's toilet and send it to
Yeah, you know, when I was growing up, each of my parents had their own toilet.
Ho ho ho! I'm putting together a Christmas list for your mommy, and I need to know what her panty size is. send me your mama's panties.
Is any of this funny?
This is funny.
You gotta keep Santa Claus in. That was actually funny.
Oh, yeah, Santa's good. Now do one where he needs your stinky socks.
Ho ho ho! Oh, I must be in the Foot Locker.
It smells like a dead animal in here.
Oh, Mommy's feet are smelling exquisite. Bake me some cookies with your mother's sweat sock.
I want to fart and have it smell like your mother.
I want to pretend I'm in your mother's sock drawer.
This is my home now. No need for me to come down the chimney.
No,
I'm already in your house.
This is much better. Oh, I lost my stocking, and now I can't give myself presents. Send me your mother's sweaty sock.
Ho, 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 I lost all my money in stocks.
Oh, I lost all my money in Hawk Tuah coin. Bring me the head of Haley Welch.
Oh, ho, ho. Mrs. Claus divorced me and took the kids and the entire North Pole. I need a place to crash tonight. Is your
Ho, ho,
mother's
ho!
husband away?
Children, bring me one present, and for each hour I don't have presents, I will execute an elf.
Oh, they kicked me out of the North Pole because I wouldn't stop fucking all the elves. They're naturally loose.
Put on these vests with little bombs attached to them and...
Right. Okay. You killed a bit.
Thanks for listening to Sewerboys.
Well, Vinny, you should
Podcast
read
on
the
every
fucking...
Thursday at 7 a.m. on all platforms. With a video version exclusively on YouTube. If you enjoyed the show, please rate us, follow, and leave a review or comment on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. If you're watching on YouTube, don't
Wait, are
forget
we
to
anywhere else?
If you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that motherfucking bell. And let us know what you thought in the comments below. Make sure to follow us on Instagram, TikTok, Blue Sky, and X.com, the Everything app, for exclusive short-form clips, as well as the most up-to-date information on all the latest at Sewerboys HQ. Did you know that in addition to this podcast, we also do weekly live streams, and not just your typical gaming streams either. Follow us on twitch.tv/SewerboysLive each week for a ridiculous and innovative one-of-a-kind live experience. If you want to throw us a little scratch to keep this thing running, the best way to do that is by getting a paid subscription on our Twitch for just $5.99. That gets a lot, so that gets you lots of exclusive features to play with on our streams, as well as access to the complete Sewerboys stream archive.
Hey, Vinny.
What?
It's about to smell like the meat department at Giant Eagle real soon.
No.
Come here. I need to tell you something. If you're feeling extra generous, you can send bits or tips. And of course you can subscribe to our Twitch for free by using your Amazon Prime account to get Twitch Prime. And just remember, you have to manually review that every month. See you next week. Goodbye. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Good night, everybody. Good night, everybody.
Thanks for watching. Bye.
You're my good little boy. And Jake lives in the computer.
I'm inevitable.
Why don't you get in there?
I'm abominable.